I first went to the Sierras to observe and experience the Tarahumara's Semana Santa ritual in 1998, and I went with a small group of people. I had seen an advertisement in a Dallas newspaper about go experience the Tarahumara's Semana Santa, which is the week preceding Holy Week, that public ritual, and a homestay. So I thought that this would be a cultural experience, and I'm interested in cultures. So I signed up, I went. Of course, the homestay was not with the Tarahumara. The homestay was in a Mexican home in the village. Because Tarahumaras don't live in pueblos. They live on their ranches. And they will go into centers where there are missions built by the Spanish to do these, to do the Semana Santa dance. And it's a mixture, of course, of the pagan and the Christian. I'm sure that the Tarahumara were doing their dance to celebrate the beginning of spring, to get ready for the planting of the corn. I'm sure they were doing it a long time before the priests showed up with the conquistadores. So it's when they learned about the story of the crucifixion, the death, resurrection of Christ, they just sort of folded it into what they were already doing. And so it's a beautiful ceremony, including drumming, dancing, feasting, and at the end they have an effigy, which is, the effigy is dressed like a Mexican. So they're poking a little fun at the dominant culture. And it's stuffed with old corn stalks and leaves. And then at the end, just before, the last thing they do is they stone, stab, and burn Judas. They've named that figure Judas now. Tarahumara don't like to be photographed. So I have to say that first time that I saw this ritual, it was very interesting. It was very strange. It was very foreign to me, of course. And it was not easy for me to photograph because, in the first place, they didn't know me. I had never experienced anything like it before. And not liking to be photographed, there's a lot of playful kicking at photographers and swinging of their dance sticks at photographers because people come from all over the world to Noragachi to film that event. And the Tarahumara are doing something that is sacred to them, and they get aggravated at the visiting photography. I've made friends with the people. And I have learned with my guide to offer korima. And korima is part of their culture, and it simply means a sharing. So one of the things that we do is we provide a dinner, and we invite dancers from 2 different communities to dance for us privately, and then we feed them dinner. And that's part of their culture. They've always done that. For anyone who would offer korima to do a private dance. So that was not something that foreign to them. And we revived that custom. It had sort of died out. So after the dinner, people are patient and they will gladly pose for a portrait.